This is a quick look at the new ASUS X512F. It's part of the Vivobook 15 range. Vivobook, I've always wondered why they call a product a particular name. Vivo sounds a bit Spanish, so Vivo! Hola, Vivo! It's foreign sounding anyway. So when I googled it in Latin, I think that is a living thing. I also found references linked to music, or maybe it's an acronym. Vivo! The voluptuous internet vixen offence book. Does anyone know, or any more acronyms? Let us know in the comments. So let's take a look. It's a 15.6 inch compact laptop. The lid is plastic. It's got a very clean look. So the thing that makes this one special is the bezel. It looks around about 5mm, and it reminds me of much more expensive laptops. If you look at the older models like the X540, this new one is a lot thinner. The main advantage of a thin bezel design isn't just that it looks good, but it also makes the whole thing smaller. It makes it more compact and portable. The screen is 1920 by 1080, 60 Hz. It's got anti-glare with 45% NTSC colour gamut. Now the 45% NTSC doesn't mean that it looks washed out. It's maybe not the best display for someone that's going to be editing images at a professional level. But I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of Twitch streams, and I look at a lot of websites, and for that kind of thing the colours look good. This screen's got good viewing angles, and I think that's more of a concern for this level of laptop. I like the hinge design. ASUS call it the Ergo Lift, and as you open the screen it lifts up the back of the laptop around about 2 degrees. It doesn't sound a lot, but you can tell the difference when typing, and it does feel more comfortable. The ports are on the sides. On the left we have two USB 2.0, on the right we have a power jack, USB 3.1, HDMI, USB 3.1 Type-C, headphone and a micro SD card reader. In my opinion, micro SD reader isn't quite as useful as a full-size SD card reader. Obviously a lot of phones come with the micro SD, but a lot of digital cameras come with the full-size SD, and it's an awful lot easier to adapt a micro SD to a full-size SD than it is the other way around. Inside it's all plastic. The power button's part of the keyboard. It's full-sized and it's backlit, and the keys feel well spaced out and have nice key travel, but the number pad is kind of shrunk down. I don't mind it, it gives the main part of the keyboard a little bit more space, but those that use the number pad a lot, it might take a little bit of getting used to. Even though the top deck is plastic, it still feels really well built. The trackpad is nice, it's got a decent size, it feels accurate, and it's got good gesture control. The bottom is all plastic and it's easy to get apart. You just have to undo a few Phillips screws, so let's have a look inside. This one I have has the Intel i5-8265U. It's got the 256GB SATA SSD, 8GB of DDR4 RAM that's upgradable to 12GB, and 4GB is soldered onto the main board. It's got 802.11 AC, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. The battery is 37 Wh and lasted me around about 4 hours. The speakers are at the front corners. They're loud enough, but they're fairly tinny. You wouldn't want to listen to music on them all day. So to sum it up, I like the new refresh of the ASUS Vivobook. I like the thin bezel. I like the Ergo Lift design, and I think it's going to be a good seller in store. It just looks more modern than some of the other laptops on the market. So I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, subs if you loved it. I'm DTecSteve. Ta-da!